We are celebrating 100 years of independence, of Finland's independence today, and this is the celebration of the horse sport and the Finn horse. And we have just experienced a weekend with over 40,000 spectators in the most central part of Helsinki, in one of our biggest parks. And this has been formed to a horse event with all traditional horse sports disciplines, including all riding sports and all trotting disciplines. And one really exceptional thing, we have had over 5,000 hobby horse enthusiasts participating. And we have the biggest hobby horse arena in Finland. And it started yesterday, and already from the beginning there was a lot of hobby horse enthusiasts, and in the middle of the day more than 1,000 had experienced the hobby horse arena. And when we count the numbers today, we have seen more than 5,000 hobby horse enthusiasts. And people ask why hobby horses are so popular in Finland, and I can tell you that it's a tough sport. They are jumping fences, and they can be quite high, up to 120, and it's also a good preparation from the point that if you want to start riding, then you can practice both dressage and jumping on the arenas. And the hobby sport people, they have own competitions and even Finnish championships. The Finnish championships took part about 2 weeks ago. But today we didn't have any competition. It was just an open track with a lot of people participating, from small children up to teenagers, and both boys and girls. Hobby horses and the equestrian sport has a lot of things in common. First of all, they are riding the same courses in dressage and also the same courses in jumping. And when they are not attending or practicing their sport riding themselves, then they practice at home with hobby horses. We have always had hobby horses in Finland in a small way, but now it has grown to a very, very big thing. With the Hobby Horse Revolution movie, I think that we will even see more hobby horse people in our country. We are now in the most central part of Helsinki, and the arena that you can see behind me has been constructed from scratch. It has really been a grass arena, but to protect the grass we have put there about 1,200 tons of sand. And we started to construct it a week ago, and the park will be as before next Tuesday, in 2 days. So it has been an enormous work to build this whole festival, this whole event. But it's only once in your lifetime that you can celebrate the independence, and that's why it has been worth to do it.
I think it's because in Finland we have a really strong equestrian culture and many kids are doing riding, and that's why they want to do it also at home, and they just are kind of like horse crazy, so it's nice to have hobby horses and ride them and practice kind of with them. And it's also much cheaper than actual riding, and you don't have to go to the stables, you can just go to a yard and jump obstacles, and it's fun and easy and not that expensive. I think the hobby started in 2002, and since we started having these bigger competitions in 2012, it has gone much more popular, and there have been many more hobbyists, and it just has become a kind of scene in Finland, and the community has grown much. I think it's mainly teenage girls, but there are also some guys and some older women, like from ages to 20 to 30 also. Not that many over 30, but still other groups still do it also. Yes, there are actually one of my favorite people from the community is a boy. He's called Pyry, and he's really brave, and I love the fact that he does this still, even though there are not other guys that many guys. He's really brave to kind of come to the community and be the only guy in the middle of all those teenager girls. For some people it's just for fun, but there are many hobbyists who do it to just compete or just to be kind of the best, and it can be really competitive, and it also can be kind of just for fun and just to kind of show horses. There are so many kind of different ways to do the hobby, so you don't have to compete if you want to be a hobby horsist. I started myself when I was 8 years old, and I've kind of started with my friend Rosa. You can see her in the film Hobby Horse Revolution. We found this hobby horse her mom had made, and we wanted to ride it, and the feeling we got when we rode it, it was just amazing, and we felt so free, and we just loved it, and we wanted to continue doing it, and then we found the community. Absolutely, my favorite thing is the community, but I also like the fact I like making horses, and I love creating kind of the personalities of the horses. It's also part of my art, so that's like my favorite thing about the hobby, and also to kind of share the horses with others and tell about them to other hobbyists, and also the fact that the community is so tolerating and we kind of accept everyone the way they are. I started riding horses when I was 6 years old. I absolutely loved animals, and I loved horses. I wanted to do horse riding, and I wasn't always able to ride actual horses or go to the stables, so that's also one reason why I started riding hobby horses. And I rode horses for 10 years, and I had this really dear horse to me, and she was called Fiona, and she actually passed away a few years ago, and after that I haven't gone to the actual stables, but my hobby horses have still been in my life, and I love them. This is Trivoli, and he's German half-blood, I think, if I remember correctly. He's my favorite horse because he reminds me of the horse Fiona, and he's really calm and he doesn't really get bothered about anything, and he jumps really well. He's my favorite. Thank you.
Picnic-alue on täällä Kaivarissa ollut erityisen suosittu näin aurinkoisena päivänä. Täältä löytyikin yksi perhe tässä haastatteluun kertomaan vähän tuntemuksia. Mikä sun nimi on?
Peppi.
Kuinka vanha sä oot?
7.
Ja minkä takia te olette tänne tullut?
Kattoo poneja.
Onko sä nähnyt jo poneja?
Joo, tossa.
Okei, minkälaisia ne oli?
Ihania.
No se on hyvä. Onko sä täällä kenen kanssa?
Koko mun perheen.
No niin, onko tää sun pikkusisko tässä vieressä?
Joo.
Mitä sä haluat seuraavaksi tehdä, kun te olette piknikiltä päässyt?
Mennä sinne lasten tapahtumaan.
Okei, meneekö sä kepparilla tekemään siellä jotain?
Ehkä.
No mutta se kuulostaa hyvältä. Onko ollut mukava päivä tähän saakka?
Joo.
Ihanaa päivää teille loppuun.
Kiitos.
Yksi tämän päivän ehdottomasti suosituimmista pisteistä on tämä keppihevospiste täällä lasten maailmassa. Mulla on tässä, innokas Polle ainakin, joka turpaa laittaa tänne, mutta mikä sun nimi on?
Iiris.
Minkäs ikäinen sä oot?
5.
Ja kukas tää hevonen tässä on?
Polla.
Onko Polle sen nimi?
Joo.
Onko sen kanssa ollut mukava täällä hyppiä?
Joo.
Mikä on ollut parasta?
No hyppää noita taitoja pitkin.
No mutta se kuulostaa hienosti, ainakin näytti menevän täällä Iiriksellä ja Pollella. Mä päästän teidät tonne laukkailemaan. Ihanaa päivää! Täällä Hevoset Kaivarissa tapahtumassa on mahdollista päästä myös hevosen kyytiin ja ponin kyytiin. Niin ihan talutusratsastukseen kuin myöskin kärryajelulle. Ja me päätiinkin Emman kanssa tuossa pieni lenkki täällä. Oliko Emma mukavaa?
Joo.
Mennäänkö taputtaa Fannia nyt?
Okei.
Mennään.
Ei ne päässyt 2 kertaa.
Täältä Kaivarista löytyy erilaisia pisteitä, missä esitellään kaikenlaisia hevosalan lajeja. Mukana on myös vikellyksen piste. Ja täällä siitä on minulle kertomassa
Vilma Männistö.
Ja Vilma, mitä seuraa edustat?
Mä edustan AG Junior-tiimiä ja me tullaan tuolta AG-tallilta Sipoosta.
Mikäs teidän tämänhetkinen treenitilanne on?
No meidän treenitilanne on sellainen, että me ollaan menossa ensi viikonloppuna Itävaltaan kansainvälisiin siiviä-kilpailuihin ja me tähdätään MM-kilpailuihin, jotka järjestetään Itävallassa elokuussa.
Minkälaista tämä vikeltäminen sitten on semmoiselle ihmiselle, joka ei vikellystä oikein tunne?
No vikellys on tällaista akrobatiaa laukkaavan hevosen selässä ja sitä voi tehdä niin kuin yksin, parina tai joukkueena. Joukkueeseen kuuluu 6 jäsentä ja 3 saa olla kerrallaan hevosen selässä. Että se on hyvänlaista urheilua, hyvässä seurassa ja hauskaa ja tarvitaan esiintymistaitoa ja notkeutta ja liikkuvuutta ja vahvuutta.
Kiitos sulle ja tsemppiä kisoihin.
Kiitos paljon.